Hi everyone, today we're going to talk about communication, media ownership, and politics. Mass media influence the way facts are viewed and debated in the society. Independence and pluralism in media, public opinion and views, including criticism of people in power, are the safeguards of a healthy democracy. Monitoring and ensuring ownership pluralism is the first step toward independence and freedom of choice. Ownership structure may also affect the way the media industry manage its resources. It shapes the economic strength and efficiency of the media sector, which is particular interest to potential investors. Ownership structure concerns the internal organization of a business entity and the rights and duties of the individuals holding a legal or equitable interest in that business. As owner of a business entity, it is important to understand how the ownership structure of a particular business entity is organized and what that means for the owner's rights. Gordon 2021. Philippine media continue to be owned by and to depend on the economic and political elite. Five families in the Forbes list of 2016 Philippines richest are in media, four of whom made their money predominantly from media. First, the Lopez family, headed by Eugenio Lopez III, the grandson of Lopez Group founder and ABCBN Corporation Eugenio Enyeng H. Lopez Sr. Eugenio H. Lopez Sr. was the son of former Iloilo Governor Benito Lopez and the elder brother of former Vice President Fernando H. Lopez. ABS-CBN is the brainchild of the Lopez brothers from the sugar-producing province of Iloilo. The Lopezes control the publicly listed media behemoth through a 56.6% stake by a Lopez Holding Corporation, which in turn is owned 52% by privately held Lopez Incorporated. Eugenio Gabi Lopez III, the son of Jenny Lopez, turned over the reins of ABCBN to his cousin, 46 years old Carlo Katigbak, who is now President and Chief Executive Officer. Gabi remains chairman. The Lopezes make the bulk of their money from mass media, but their other business include power and energy generation and distribution, property development, financial services, and manufacturing. They work into water services, telecommunication, and tollways. Second, former Congressman Gilberto Duabit, Menardo Jimenez, and Felipe Gozon of GMA Network. San Gilberto Jr. runs the network operations. The three renamed RBS into GMA for Greater Manila Area, the initial coverage area of the station, which was later changed into Global Media Arts. Under the triumvirate's leadership, the network flourished and became competitive. In 2007, the company went public, but the Gozon, Jimenez, and Duwabit families remain ownership and control of the network. It declares revenue for 2015 was 13.727 billion. Today, Felipe Gozon sits as Chair and Chief Executive Officer of GMA Network Incorporated, while Gilberto Duwabit Jr., son of Duwabit Sr., sits as its President and Chief Operating Officer. Joel Marcelo Jimenez, second son of Bernardo Jimenez, has been a director of network since 2002. Third, the Yap family owns Manila Bulletin Publishing, which is responsible for the most popular broadsheet Manila Bulletin, as well as the tabloids Balita and Tempo. When Yap died in April 2014, his family took over his businesses. His son, Basilio, replaced him as a chairman of the board of Manila Bulletin. Basilio is also the chairman of U.S. Automotive Company, Manila Bulletin's major stockholders, and its subsidiaries, Cocosville Development Corporation, Philtrust Realty Corporation, UN Properties Development Corporation, and Centro Escolar University. Moreover, he is the chairman of U.S. Autoco Incorporated and its subsidiary, Manila Prince Hotel Corporation. Other members of the Yao family, meanwhile, are listed in this company's board members and major stockholders. Fourth, Manny Pangilinan. built his media empire in the Philippines by way of PLDT, specifically by using its employees' trust fund to invest 14.5 billion in the company called MediaQuest Holding Incorporated. MediaQuest has cross-media ownership in the country from television and radio through TV5 Network Incorporated and Nation Broadcasting Corporation and other media companies like Broadsheet Giants, Philippine Star, Philippine Daily Inquiry, and Business World. Manuel V. Pangilinan, or MVP, is one of the most successful businessmen in the Philippines, with interests in telecommunication, mass media, infrastructure development, hospitals, and public utilities like water, electricity, mass transit, and tollways management. Today, Pangilinan is Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of the 7.5 billion company. He is also the chairman of publicly listed companies, Metro Pacific Investment Corporation, Meralco, and Felix Mining. He is also holds management positions in this company's subsidiaries and affiliates. He is the incumbent president of Chief Executive Officer of telecommunication giants PLDT and Smart. Fifth, Antonio Cabangon Chua was a self-made billionaire and the head of multi-billion peso ALC group of companies, a conglomerate engaged in various business activities such as insurance protection, media, free need assurance, automotive, banking and finance, security, education, hotels, and real estate. The ALC Group media arms consists of nine media corporations: CNN Philippines, radio station 97.9 Home Radio, and DWIZ 882, the business broadsheet Business World, the magazine Philippine Graphic, the tabloid Filipino Mirror, and the printing press Brown Madonna Press Incorporated. He was the son of well-to-do Chinese businessman who died without leaving savings for him and his mother. The young Kabangon Chua had to take on odd jobs as a child just to survive. He became a shoe shine boy, an ice wrap peddler, a newsboy, a pandesal vendor. His mother later on put up a sari-sari store and he became its storekeeper. The store became a grocery store under his watch, and that marked the beginning of his business success. Cabangon Chua served as Philippine ambassador to Laos appointed by President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo. He passed away on March 11, 2016. Even though the political and economic elite are interwaved, those links have not truly targeted discriminatory action in the recent past, with in general little political control being openly exerted. It poses, however, a potential risk to media as soon as the political elite start to exploit the vulnerability of media owners.